How many people can say they lose their dad in a heartbeat? I guess I'm the crazy one. The last thing I ever told my dad before he went to the hospital was that I wanted him to take care of himself and he was gonna die soon. Then he fucking dies. When people ask me why I do the things I do, it's because I don't want to know these things. I don't want to see the future. I don't want to see people just slowly kill themselves. It fucking hurts, man. I wish I didn't see all these patterns. I wish they never gave me Prozac at 17. My dad in the hospital. When I was in the hospital. He put his hand on me. He said he gives me my strength. Because I knew on the inside he wished he had my illness instead. Am I really the danger to myself, others, and gravely disabled? I don't know, man. I just don't like to see tragedies before they happen. Well, it's a good thing my dad taught me to hide my tears. Because people don't want to see that side of you either. And cut. Oh, great. Ready to do a movie. Very good. Turn off, turn on. Turn off, turn on. Whoop, whoop. You and me, we might evolve, for better or for worse. I wish this would be over now. But in the truth and the way it hurts, you say you're crazy, but you don't even know what you've done. And yes, call me baby. I wish I'm not the only one. I left the software engineering position in 2019 to go make less money at Stanford. And then when I started complaining about my boss to therapists at Stanford, they called me to go back to Intel. And then when another professor at Stanford tries to poach me, my boss put my 2 weeks in. Imagine a person with bipolar losing health insurance. That would make someone go crazy now. That might make someone go a little crazy and end up in a mental hospital if they have a history of mental illness. You know, the fear of losing health insurance when you're a fucking doctor. Yeah, that might do it. I don't know. Yeah, that might do it. Fuck, man. You know what the lab manager told me? Your boss isn't even that bad compared to other professors. I guess great work comes at a great cost. Verbal abuse. Narcissism. You know, if the economy wasn't run by Elon Musk right now, I'd be a little, more hopeful. But I've gone on dates with pretty girls from Stanford that used to work for Tesla, and they got laid off. I've seen burnt out software engineers from Amazon too. But when you're working in your own little startup at a corporation, it's very good, yeah. You're creating a product. Well, at Intel, I worked on KRAI. And then I see my friends get laid off. And I see the leaders from that place jump to a different job. And then I look online and I notice that Intel sold them to a different company. So projects I worked on my weekends for, which I didn't get paid for on a gig at Intel, just get sold to a third party. So what's the fucking point of working in a corporation then? When you put in extra hours and they just lay off your friends and sell your IP that you don't own because it's a corporation. And now we look at the fucking economy now, and it's generative AI automating all our jobs, and the next generation of kids that were told to code are just, they don't have 8 years of experience, so it's really hard for them to find a job. So what are they going to learn how to do, man? Learn to be designers? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be able to do that too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know, man. I actually don't know. Fuck. So if I was gonna save my dad, what would I do? I would have to build a bunch of monitors. I'd have to change the healthcare system. If I was gonna save my 17-year-old self, I'd have to, take down the FDA people. You know why I hated drug companies? Because when I learned Abbott got a $200 million fine for off-label marketing, their stock price didn't change that day. So it's baked into their finances. I went on the Intel cruise and see our CEO partying it up. I see our stock price drop 8%. You know what they did at Intel? They cut our wages 5%. And they said they'd give it back in stocks or something in December of this year. And then they go lay off 15K people before that. So they tell us that, hey, we're going to take your money down 5% and we'll give it back later for the loyal ones. And then they lay off 15K before they pay it back. So we hired an external consulting company to tell us to do that. They tell us that, laying off people is how stocks go up. So can any smart people do a meta-analysis on layoffs and stocks going up? Because that's definitely what they did in 2016 with BK during ACT, and our stock went up. But what did BK do, man? Fucking couldn't even do 10 nanometer, like, fuck. Then what did we hire? We hired Raja Kadori. Man, couldn't get us fucking 1610 Ti performance, bro. Like, please. What was it? Just get a basic GPU that can do games at basic NVIDIA lowest end card, bro. On a discrete GPU, we couldn't do it. Now look at the economy. Missed on AI, missed on mobile. I'm on disability now again, like, yeah, cool. What's funny? I just do GPU projections at Intel since 2016. Looking at roadmaps is pretty sad when you look at the stock market these days, no? Wink, wink. That's not insider trading because it's all public now. We're dog shit. Dog shit inside.